All right. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all on this call, wherever you are in the world. Guys, my name is Nigel Dexter Below, and I have the pleasure of being your host today on this call. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly excited to be on this call today because we are going to discuss about this company success factory and specifically about the compensation plan. Guys, when I saw this compensation plan, I was blown away. I was like, wow, wow, such a difference as far as in this industry. But like I said, I'm just your host this morning. Unfortunately, that is unfortunately, but we have a gentleman who is going to actually share the information in more detail. All right. This gentleman he's a pioneer in the industry of network marketing. He's been in this industry for about 12 years. Phenomenal person. He's actually been responsible for impacting thousands and thousands of people's lives around the globe. I look at him as far as being an international coach because he's always traveling and he's very passionate about what he does, especially when it comes to being able to make a difference in people's lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please allow me to introduce this gentleman so we can actually dive into this. And this gentleman's name is no other than Mr. Anderson Chester. Mr. Chester, are you online?
100%, sir. I'm here, ready, willing, and able. How are you, sir?
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm super excited. I'm basically loving this opportunity to be able to discuss this compensation plan.
Well, sir, I think this is a beautiful time because compensation plans is something that everyone who's building a business, especially in network marketing, loves the topic. That's a topic that they love. And of course, this morning we're going to just try to flesh out the compensation plan with Success Factory. So I'm going to just try to deliver the information as it is. I believe we have a very, very simple but yet extremely powerful compensation plan that the average Joe can understand, work with, and have success. So I'm really excited to share this morning.
Wow, that's some great information that we're getting ready to hear. Anderson, I'm quite sure that when it comes to compensation plans, this is what stands out to people as far as how they can actually make money and how much money they can actually be able to make.
Yeah, absolutely. When you are speaking about compensation plans, a lot of people are, thinking about the money because, of course, when you get into business, a lot of people want to know, what am I doing to get rewarded, or what reward will I get for doing XYZ? And speaking about such, compensation plans are designed to reward a certain type of behavior. I believe strongly that compensation plans are what drives a certain behavior so that the company culture evolves around the compensation plan. Many people don't look at it that way, but the thing is, compensation plans create a culture. And we really believe that the behavior that is displayed or demonstrated by the distributors in a company, or IMAs, or affiliates, whatever you want to call it, it's really, really because of the compensation plan in many cases. And in this case, actually, we have a beautiful comp plan. We have an opportunity to reward certain types of behavior. So what I'm going to do right now is jump right in to this compensation plan, if you don't mind, so that I can show people exactly what we do. Would that be okay, sir?
Sounds fantastic. Sounds fantastic. Well, we're all ears and we're listening and very eager to hear this information.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, let me jump in right now and firstly say that I'm very, very privileged to be a part of this company, Success Factory. I believe definitely a lot of people who see the simplicity, who understand it's not about all the fancy stuff, but they see the simplicity in this, can definitely be rewarded. So the first way we actually get paid in this company is something called a training bonus. And what that simply means, it means that, hey, usually you sponsor people in the business. And when I say sponsor, it comes from the word responsible. You're actually responsible for bringing someone in. You're actually responsible for recruiting someone. You're actually responsible for helping someone being introduced to the business. What happens actually here, the company says, you know what, we're going to give you something called a training bonus. And this is earned on every personally sold product that is in the company that you personally refer or recruit. When you recruit that person, when they make a purchase, you actually get 10% of the value of the product purchased. Okay, so let's assume someone purchased a basic package for 20 euros. The company is going to send you a check the following Monday, okay, of 2 euros. Okay, that's 10% of 20 euros. Okay, if you purchase 100 euros, the company is going to send you 10 euros. Okay, if the person you recruited did 500 euros, the company is going to send you 50 euros. Mr. Bello, I think you just need to mute your mic. But the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, if you sponsor someone with 1,000 euros, the company is going to pay you 100 euros, and the list goes on and on. So it's a very simple training bonus that the company gives you to reward you for actually doing the work. Because remember, you did the work. You saw the person. You spoke with the person. You had a coffee shop meeting. You would have done a live presentation. You would have done a Zoom call. Whatever you might have done to recruit that person, the company says, we're going to pay you a training bonus. Why? Because we believe you are the one responsible for training that person. This is the first way you actually get paid, Mr. Bello. This is absolutely simple. I think it's standard in the industry. Some people pay at different levels, but at the Success Factory, this is what we actually pay in the first stage of, recruitment or introducing someone. Then, of course, we have a very simple business plan here. And Nigel, if you wish and you want to jump in and add some value here, you can definitely add some value. But we have something called a binary system. Some people call it a dual team system. Some people call it the left side and the right side. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But actually, this is where you get paid for working with people. This is where you can actually get paid for, for doing a job, and it becomes something residual. And this is where I really like, because a lot of people say to me, Chester, I don't want to be sponsoring people every single day for the rest of my life, because hey, if I only sponsor people and bring in people, recruit people, whatever you want to call it, I'm only going to earn off the efforts of my efforts. I'm going to only earn off of me. How can I earn off the efforts of others? How can I, get paid off of the efforts of others? And this is why when you get paid the training bonus and you teach that person how to do the same thing you did, you can place one person on the right, one person on the left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very simple. One on the right, one on the left. And when you train that person to do the same thing you did, they get one on the right, one on the left. The company says at the end of the week, and our week runs in this compensation plan, it's beautiful. It runs from a Monday to a Sunday, okay? So from Monday to Sunday, cutoff point, midnight Sunday, Estonian time, cuts off. And on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, you get paid. And this is absolutely fantastic. What the company is saying is that, hey, your left team and your right team, you are duplicating yourself, you are teaching people, you are training people. The company says, what we're going to do is take a screenshot on Sunday midnight and look at the volumes on the right, look at the volumes on the left, and we are going to pay you 10% of the weaker leg volume or the weaker team volume. If you're looking at the example, you will see the team did 12,500 on the right, and the left team did 7,500 on, in volume. The company says, we're going to pay you 10% bonus, which equates to 750 euros for that week. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is not business that you did on your own. These are the efforts of a group. This is an effort of a team, because it could have been 25,000 on the right, 50,000 on the left, and it could have been paid anywhere on the weaker volume. And I'm really excited about this, because this is where you start leveraging yourself. This is a powerful aspect here.
Well, Mr. Anderson Chester, sir, I didn't mean to intervene and interrupt, because you were actually going through this introduction so well. I just had a concern where it's like basically people are being rewarded for their time and effort towards actually marketing and promoting their business.
Absolutely. And more importantly, they are being rewarded for helping others do the same. The reality is that with business is that if I am an employer and I have employees, I have just extended my time. Let's say I'm working as a self-employed man. I have opened my shop from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I work an 8-hour shift a day in my business. Let's assume I have a business like that. I would have 8 hours in a day. But if I have employees now, I have 10 employees, I have now 88 hours in a day, because those 10 employees make up 80 hours, and my 8 is 88 hours in a day. So I leverage myself, I leverage my efforts. And this is what we actually teach people, because we don't want people to see the business as just I'm a hustler, I'm just trying to recruit people and always been or be running like on a treadmill, not going anywhere. But the reality is, if you can train people to do the same thing that you do and duplicate yourself, what happens is you move into a realm of leverage, and you move into a place of passive income, you move into a place of residual income, you move into a place where you are really building a system that runs with or without you. And this is where it's really at, Mr. Bello.
Well, wow, that sounds really interesting. What the concept seems really simple towards basically teaching people how to actually be a business-minded person, and understanding the concept as far as how valuable their time are or is towards, doing their business and growing their business.
Correct. And which leads me to the other way that we actually pay in this company, which is what I love. It's something called leadership generation bonus. And the thing is, again, I said it before, compensation plans are designed to reward a certain type of behavior. This is fantastic, and this is what I love the most out of the entire compensation plan. This is what I love the most. This company pays 10 generations of bonuses, okay, of leadership bonuses, not levels, but generations. And I'm going to explain. If you sponsored me, Nigel, into this company, I am your first generation. Maybe I'm 55 levels deep, maybe I'm 100 levels deep, but I'm still considered your first generation. You're like my father in this business. You sponsored me. Now, if I decide I'm going to sponsor someone, that person now becomes your grand. And if the person I sponsors someone, that person's become your great grand, and so on and so on. It's like a generation, it's like a family tree. That's how we look at it. But this company, what they actually do, they introduce a leadership generation bonus where you sponsor me, Nigel, and from the perspective of leadership called the topaz, you actually get, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening closely, you get 5% of the check that I earn every single week. So Nigel, you sponsor me, you are at the rank of topaz in this company, you qualify yourself to get the first level of generational bonuses. Isn't that amazing? So what that does, it gives you now an incentive, a real incentive to help me become better. Because every time I earn a check, 5% is yours. And this company actually do that for 10 generations, ladies and gentlemen. It means that when I sponsor someone and I help someone work, Nigel, you can actually get generational bonuses down to 10 levels deep. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, we are really, really privileged and blessed to have this. As a matter of fact, right now, generational bonuses pays huge dividends for the leader who has the heart and the passion to help people win. So the comp plan is designed very, very simple to help people win. Thousands and thousands of dollars people earn in this company because of the generational bonuses. But again, they are not going to earn it if they are not helping people win. So the plan is very simple, but I love this aspect of the plan. I'm not too sure how you feel about it, but definitely, sir, this is one of the best aspects of the business.
Well, what it sounds like to me, Mr. Anderson Chester, it sounds like this is a concept of real world business education to understand how to maximize your time in business to maximize your profit. And at the end of the day, when you're in business, isn't that really essential towards your business really growing and profiting?
Absolutely. Especially with network marketing. The thing about network marketing is that some people think about it in a negative light because some people say, only the people at the top make the money. Well, you know what? The people at the top make the money. That's why they are at the top. And in reality, the only reason why they make money is because they help people below them in their organization earn, And if you don't help people earn, it's only a matter of time before your entire organization dwindles. So you want to make money, you want to earn money, you want to be on the top of your game. The idea is to work with people. The more people you work with, it's like Zig Ziglar said, to have everything you want in life, you must help other people get what they want. If you help them get what they want, you're going to get what you want. So we are people centered with this company, and it shows via the compensation plan, and I'm really, really happy. I'm really blessed to be a participant in this company because I see the value that comes to the fore. I see the actions taken by leaders in this company. I see the actions taken by the corporate of this company from the perspective of assisting people get to the place where they deserve to be. And once they get to where they deserve to be, profits become irrelevant. It's a non-issue with regards to profit. So that's where it's at right now.
Wow, interesting. Well, one of the things that always had me concerned with network marketing, as you said, is, people have this idea and this concept, well, listen, if someone was in this particular business opportunity, early than me, it seems like, they're going to be the ones benefiting and profiting because I came in way afterwards. But it seems that this particular compensation plan is not designed like that. It sounds like to me that it seems that I could come in, a year later, 6 months later, but because of my efforts and my work, persistence towards growing my business, I can pretty much make just as much money or even more than the person who was in it originally, longer than me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the thing across the board. I think with most compensation plans, it's not unique to Success Factory. But the beautiful thing is with the Success Factory's compensation plan, it is designed that way. I think the fact is, as we wrap this call up here, because I really believe that we have a beautiful opportunity to really change the paradigm of people. We need to understand that a person can get into this business today, and someone could have been in this business 1 year later, and that person might be 500 levels deep below their main upline, and that person could bypass their main upline. It has a lot to do with the passion, the desire, the real dream that persons have, the drive that persons have, those persons or that particular individual have to move to the next level. It can be done because the compensation plan is designed that way. It's fair play. And I really believe at this point in time, there are some other things that we can say about the comp plan, how you can benefit. But of course, that's going to be a little more details to show you how you can maximize this compensation plan more. But for now, sir, you are absolutely right. This is some place where you can start from zero and get to the next level by passing everyone if you have that desire. So far, sir, this is where I think we would have covered the plan. It's very basic if you realize, Mr. Bello. It's absolutely basic. Some people say, oh, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. We don't have 15 ways you get paid. We have simple ways you get paid. But could you imagine the top income earners in the world are using this very same compensation plan, and they are just killing it night and day. So thank you, Mr. Bello, for having me. I really appreciate the fact that you chose me to speak about this compensation plan this morning.
Well, Mr. Anderson Chester, sir, I would like to actually express my gratitude personally, as well as so many people who are listening on this call. This gentleman, from his experience and understanding the industry, understanding the compensation plan, understanding the concept of making money. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited, for real, to tell you the truth. At this particular point, I'm one of those individuals that, I was skeptical at one time about network marketing for different reasons. One of them specifically was, compensation plans and how to make money. But actually listening to you, Mr. Anderson Chester, you made it seem so simple and so clear. It's basically where, what I put in is what I can get out. And I believe that everyone on this call is actually, understanding that concept and understanding the philosophy of that. So, I'd like to thank you so much for actually sharing your time and being on this call and making sure everyone understood this compensation plan, sir.
Well, it has been an absolute privilege and pleasure, and I sure hope that whoever takes in the information, get in touch with the person who sent you this video, sent you this link, so that you can definitely be a participant in the Success Factory, because we believe in the success for all. We believe that anyone can be successful, and the compensation plan really has the goods to get the job done. So, Mr. Bello, thank you so much for having me once again.
Well, it was our pleasure, Mr. Anderson, for having you and actually, for you being able to share your time with us. Sir, I look forward to actually being able to have you come on board again and share some more information about this company, Success Factory, and, continue educating us and helping us understand and be aware as far as what this company is about and the direction that this company is going in. So thank you so much once again. I'm looking forward to actually having you come on board to just be a shining beacon about this company. So, sir, you have a great day, and once again, looking forward to having you come on board again and share some more information.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless.
All right, God bless.